Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all are tuning in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. Today's video, guys, we're just going to be cleaning up a Kutmaster Girl Scout knife. It's probably from the, I'm going to say from the 50s or 60s. It's really hard to date a Kutmaster knife. I know Utica come up with Kutmaster in 1937, and that's what they started putting on most of their knives was Kutmaster. But I love that big bell, but the knife's in great shape, but we're going to be looking at it real close down here on the mat. And we're also going to be putting a tip on this broken Wharncliffe blade. See that right there? We're going to be looking at this one close down here. I actually bought this off of eBay in a group of knives. And we're going to be putting a new tip on it because we're getting ready to receive the shield, hopefully from Case soon. But this is a great knife here, but we're going to look at them real close down here on the mat. But I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today, and I hope you enjoy the video. All right, guys, here is a Kutmaster knife. You see it's got a bunch of surface rust on there. It's got some surface rust down here too, right down in there, but that's going to clean up good. One thing it's got going on, you see it's kind of got a little gap right there, and the bell is loose, and so is the, let me close this right here, so is these blades back here on the back. See here how it shakes, it wobbles, so to speak. We're going to have to tighten that up some. See here. Got a little bit of a play right back here. But all we got to do is tap on this. We're going to put a razor blade down in there. Just give it a safe space. We're going to put a razor blade between the frame and the blade. Tap on that. Tighten it up some. And the reason we put that razor blade in there, because if you tap it too tight, it won't have no snap. It's got snap now. See there? But it's just way too loose. But other than that, guys, this knife's in great shape. It really is. And there it is. The Kutmaster, Utica, New York, USA. These are great knives. They really are. I thought I had one up here that's a featherweight. I really like those too. I've got it somewhere. Let me see if I can't find it real quick. You see here, this is a featherweight. It's actually aluminum handles and frame. This is a great knife too. Girl Scout. I mean, this is light as a feather. And what I like about the Girl Scout knives, they have big bells, see? These bells are really big, but this little featherweight here is in great shape, and it's, you see the featherweight is patented. Well, I guess we could hit this one too real quick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's got a little surface rust down in there. But I like this knife. Great little EDC it is. That might be, no, we're good. I like that knife, I really do. So we'll clean these up, and we'll give this one a new tip right here on the Wharncliffe blade. See there? We're just gonna be coming straight down to that corner right there. It's gonna look good. That's a good looking knife. And I've never been a mini trapper fan, but I think I do like it with the Wharncliffe blade. That's a beautiful knife, and this one was made in 15. And I gave that thing a new edge the other day, and that thing is sharp. Here it is tacky now. Beautiful. Let's get started. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is use the fiber wheel here on these blades, and we're going to also be using the Dremel. I got my Dremel wire brush over there, but we'll use a smaller one today. But we're going to be cleaning these knives up. Love them both, I really do. So let me get my mask on, and we'll start with this. This is a 3-inch bench grinder. You can buy it at Harbor Freight, and I buy my fiber wheels from Amazon. You can buy, I think, 8 of them for $12.99. Okay guys, we have the razor blade in between the blade and the handle here. We're giving it a safe space, meaning we're going to have to be tapping on that little pin right there. That pin is what tightens this up. See, it's got a little gap going on right there. We're going to try to correct that, and we're going to try to correct these blades from wobbling. So we're going to be tapping on that little pin right there. Okay, now guys, we're about to put a new tip on this Wharncliffe blade right here. Okay guys, here they are. Here is a Girl Scout camp knife. It cleaned up really well. It just had surface rust on there, and it had a little gapping right there, and we closed it in real good. These two blades were loose back here to back, but there is absolutely no wobble whatsoever now, and they both got good snap to them. All four blades do. Decent snap. I wouldn't say great, but these knives ain't really never been one to brag about on the snapping, no way. But you see on the inside is good. But there it is right there. The handles are in great shape, but these blades don't wobble whatsoever now. See here? None. Just a great knife. Great shape too. I love the big bell. And here is the featherweight here, guys. I absolutely love these. They're so light, but they're a two-blade knife. Again, see, this was Utica. This was made before 1937. You see, it's patent applied for. It's got some patina on the blade, but it's got some good carbon steel. But it's pretty sharp. You can see the inside now. It's got some good snapping. But I love the big bells on these Girl Scout knives. And guys, here is that mini trapper that's got a Wharncliffe blade. But you see it's got some scratches on the bolsters. I'm going to try to get that out when I put the shield on. But I wanted to go ahead and put that tip on there. That looks really good. Guys, if you wouldn't know it, you wouldn't know it. You really wouldn't. And it's sharp. Great snap. The only way you can tell, it's a little bit short right there, but if you wouldn't look for that, you'd pick that up and wouldn't even know that it had been broke before. See, it's still got a bunch of gook. This knife was used and abused now. You see the scratches on the bolsters? I love that bone. But ain't nothing wrong with this blade. I gave it a new edge the other day on my work sharp sharpener, and that thing is tacky. Wants to grab something and cut it. But I love that right there, how it turned out. It's just a great, great knife now. Can't wait for that shield. But once we put the shield in there, we're going to sand everything down. And this thing's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. But 3 great knives, guys, that I really enjoyed cleaning up today. Hoorah. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. I really enjoyed cleaning up this Girl Scout knife. It absolutely turned out beautiful. It really did. I'm fixing to give it a new edge. It's dull right now, but it needs a new edge. But that's a beautiful knife. It really is. And I love the featherweight, too. That's probably one of my favorite Girl Scout knives, are Utica and Kutmaster made. But I like to find the Utica because I know that's before 1937. But these are just great knives. You can find them with green handles too. But there it is right there. It's already sharp. It just needs to be honed in some, but it's got some good carbon steel. Great EDCs because I love the big bell, and it's just so light. It's light as a feather. That's why they call it the featherweight. Aluminum handles and frame. Good stuff. And guys, don't forget about this case knife now that's turning out to be an absolutely gorgeous of a gem. That's going to be a great knife when I get done with it now. Love that bone, and I'll probably be carrying this thing for a while. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all see that right there? One of them Asian beetles. I don't know when they're supposed to leave. I mean, they are being around all winter long. I've been killing them, but they are still everywhere. Everywhere, and I can't stand them. They look like ladybugs, but they're not. They're Asian beetles. They get all in the shop. They're everywhere. I just don't know how to get rid of them. But anyway, one went down my shirt, and I grabbed it, and it stained my shirt right there. Oh well. What do you do, right? But guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in today. I want to say God bless to each and every one of y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.